Good evening and welcome back to Be Rich. Today I want to talk about what is happening in China. Across China now there are huge protests where people are now rallying against the Xi Jinping government. For the first time after the Tiananmen Square in 1989, you are hearing voices against the Chinese Communist Party. People are definitely asking the Communist Party to go home. They are saying down with Xi Jinping. What has happened is China's zero COVID policy has completely failed. The idea of locking up people in camps until COVID disappears has completely failed. The Chinese self developed vaccine has not been effective. There is still a big surge of COVID cases in China, and these complete lockdowns have continued for more than a year in rolling numbers. What this has meant is that people's livelihood has been affected. People have not been able to pay their mortgages, people have not been able to work, people have not been able to earn a livelihood. The compact between the Chinese Communist Party and the people of China were that we will rule, there will be no political or personal liberty, but you are free to engage in economic activity, own private property, and make money for yourself, as long as you do not ask for political freedom. And except for the fringe, most of the Chinese agreed with the political party and they continue to grow. China is now a middle income country. But two or three things went wrong. The first thing to go wrong was the direct implementation of the one child policy by the Chinese Communist Party. What this meant is that there would be a rapid drop in the population of China. China's population has dropped dramatically, and somewhere in this decade, India will overtake China as the most populous country in the world. The idea of making it a one child policy made sure that Chinese birth rate will drop. But this meant that China will also age rapidly. And because China is aging very rapidly, China has become a old economy, that there are no young workers to replace those who are retiring. There is inflation at the factory gate. There are not enough workers. China's dependency ratio also has soared. That is, the number of old people dependent on young workers has increased dramatically. This fall in Chinese population has been very steep and in coming days will affect the Chinese economy, as already China was a very poor consumer and consumption in China will be affected. Also, the Chinese strategy of pushing and real estate investment as a panacea for growth has fallen flat because people used to store their wealth in flats and real estate. But now, since the unraveling of several real estate giants, the value of the property in China has dropped and people have stopped paying mortgages. All this shows the strain in the Chinese economy. If Xi Jinping does not open up his economy very soon, these riots and protests will continue across the length and breadth of China in a big manner. What are the global implications for this? The global implications are very clear. The American market fell by 1.6% yesterday, and this was in the Nasdaq, and the S&P 500 corrected by 1.5%. Along with that, the price of Brent crude cracked deeply to about $86 a barrel. The entire gains of 2022 have been pushed out. There is also volatility in the market because Europe's sanction of Russian oil is set to commence from coming Monday. The Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia and the oil minister of Russia are scheduled to meet Monday before the Russian European sanctions come into play. Russia deliberately scorched and delayed supplies to Europe on gas, and the entire Europe was running on Russian natural gas, had to pay the consequences of Russian severing gas supplies by facing very high inflation. Most of this inflation is driven by non availability of gas, and the continuation of the Russian Ukrainian war has meant that Europe will get more and more tough with Russia. Not only has European oil companies stopped buying oil from Russia, and from Monday they are going to make sure no European insurance company will insure any tanker carrying Russian oil unless it is on the price mentioned by the European Union. All this has meant that global markets have tanked and put heavy pressure on the world market. The Indian stock market has opened at an all time high, thinking that the oil fall will cushion the blow in India. The price of oil is higher than the average price in the years between 2015 and 2021. A small drop of oil prices is not going to solve the problem. If China, under pressure, decides to open up the economy, oil prices will go through the roof, putting consumer nations under severe stress. The world is going through a very difficult time where prices of all asset classes are coming down. And this commodity war is forcing people to draw new alliances. Nobody would have thought that Saudi would defy the United States and go to sleep with Russia. But that seems to be what is precisely happening. Strange are the times in which we live. If you like this video, hit the like button and press the subscribe button of my channel. Please do not forget to turn on the bell notification. If you do not turn on the bell notification, you will not be notified every time we put out a video. Once again, I thank you for your support for Be Rich. I urge you to persuade your friends and relatives to subscribe to our channel. Once again, I thank you for your support to Be Rich. In the first week of December, between 8th and 12th of December, I plan to be in Muscat in the Sultanate of Oman. Those who would like to see me in Oman can get in touch with my team. There's a WhatsApp number given below and there's an email ID also given below. So those desirous of getting in touch with me at the Sultanate of Oman, especially in the city of Muscat from 8th to 12th of December, can definitely contact me there. I hope to see you all in Oman soon. Thank you for watching. Be Rich. It's a great privilege and honor that so many of you in thousands have subscribed to my channel and have supported me. I have written 2 books in English, The Alchemy of Money and Ordinary Stocks, Extraordinary Profits. These books are published by us and are ready. If you want to procure a copy, send us a message to the WhatsApp number given below and my team would respond to you. If you want an Amazon Kindle copy, you can click the link below. Finally, those who wish to consult with me can send a mail to berichenglish@gmail.com. Once again, I thank you for your support. If you like this video, press the subscribe button of my channel, hit the like button and turn on the bell notification.